It's officially 2025, which means it is the Brasilia's year. This year is the year the car must be completed, and it's a tight deadline we can't miss. So let's turn back the hands of time and look at the story so far.
July 2021.
I bought this car sight unseen off Facebook Marketplace from a guy called Tom. I paid my money, and the first time I saw it was on my driveway when it was delivered, after being collected from Manchester.
I drove the car once, ran to a friend's house, then decided it was a perfect time to strip the interior out and make it look nice once more. Okay guys, so I've just got the seats out, front and rear, and I've just took the seat belts out. You can see where the belts are. I'm going to get the carpet out and then have a little inspection of the floor and see where we're at. January 2022. It wasn't perfect, but it was a vast improvement of what we already had in the car, and I was pretty pleased with it for my first attempt. April 2022.
With the interior now looking fresh enough to be displayed at a car show, it was time for the most important modification, and probably one of the most expensive modifications we need to do on the car to make it a complete and utter show car. And that was air suspension.
Summer 22.
With the chassis firmly planted on the ground, it was time for show season. We took this car to shows up and down the UK, such as Gravity, Fitted, Tucked, and people absolutely loved it.
June 2023.
The chassis went to HR Autoworks, where we found out it was much worse than we anticipated, which meant we went way over budget, spending way over £7,000 having the chassis restored.
October 2024.
By this point, we were trying to find someone to repaint the Brasilia. Now, we couldn't find anyone to take on the task, and the one paint shop we did decided they didn't want to paint it anymore, and they refused it. But then we counted on our lucky stars, and we found the perfect place who wanted to jump on board with this one-off project and help us get this thing painted. And they came in the form of Surrey Autoworks.
But truthfully, I never thought I'd see the day where the car was delivered to an actual paint shop to receive actual paint and bodywork. It was a momentous day, and it was a big stepping stone in this build. We really have been putting the graft into this car, and I'm really pleased how far we've come so far. We've worked that hard, some of us even slept on the job.
Tonight, I'm sleeping in my car.
December 2024.
Surrey Autoworks have been doing an absolutely sterling job on the restoration of this car, and equally I've put in a lot of graft heading up there, helping them do it. But unfortunately, there's only one financially viable option to get the front end of this car looking good again. I still haven't quite got my head around it myself, but I have bought another Brasilia. Yeah, I have bought another Brasilia, but there is one very small catch with it. If we were to do the fabrication work required on this, there'd be so much labour and finicky welding involved in fixing ours. We decided it was going to be better to buy a complete fresh donor car. Now, that's easier said than done. These cars are pretty rare in the UK, and they're even rarer finding parts cars for. So we decided to go on Instagram, try and find someone who would be able to get us a donor car and cut it in half so we can use that front half to weld ours back together so much easier. Before I tell you, just think, where can you get these cars really easy? Where do they mass produce them? And where are there endless cars on the road and in scrapyards? Well, the clue is in the name of the car. It's a Volkswagen Brasilia, and they made them in Brazil. Yes, that is right. I've bought another car which is thousands of miles away from us in Brazil. In fact, the capital city, Sao Paulo.
Everyone, meet Hula. Hula's been scanning the length and breadth of Brazil, trying to find us a donor car. He's going to help us get it from Sao Paulo across the pond over here in the UK.
Without Hula, our project would have hit a standstill, so a massive thank you to him for helping us do this. It's such a monumental thing and it's a really big part of the story, which I'm so glad we can share. So head over to Hula's Instagram and drop him a follow. Now, this project needs support, and without you guys hitting the subscribe button, supporting our channel, we wouldn't be able to do it either. So thanks to Hula and thanks to you guys watching our videos and hitting subscribe, you really are helping the channel and the Brasilia build go full steam ahead. Although that is a little bit contradicting because we haven't been putting out content recently, but this whole project of shipping the car to the UK is a really long-winded process. Hula has been searching for cars up and down Brazil for ages. We finally found the right one, and not only is the car in Sao Paulo, but the car is 15 hours from his home address too. So we've got to ship it from Sao Paulo to his address, and then from his address in Brazil all the way over to the UK. And as you can imagine, it's not quite as easy as just sending a parcel somewhere in the UK. The weather in Brazil is constantly wet and raining. They don't have MOTs, they don't have vehicle inspections, so the Brasilias in Brazil are pretty rubbish quality. But thankfully Hula managed to find this absolute gem, touch wood, and fingers crossed it's going to be good enough when it comes to the UK. But in pictures, it looks really good. Unfortunately, that is all we have got time for, so if you have enjoyed the video, smash that subscribe button down below, hit that thumbs up button, and leave us a comment to let us know what you think. Check out other content from Auto Finesse, Dropworks Customs, most importantly Surrey Auto Works, for similar automotive content. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you soon when the Brasilias come all the way into the UK. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.